and good evening. My name is Augustine, and also known as the Simple Consultant. And like my manner has always been, I'm here to give another broadcast concerning events that are going on within the TBC community. And I'm one of the many voices within the TBC community. Today, the title of my broadcast is Mass Adoption Team Promotion. That's the most recent information that the administration has put forward for the TBC community to act accordingly. I recall that in my previous video, that the administration was going to bring something like that, and he was going to bring it before he goes on his vacation. And according to the blog he posted sometime last week, he said that the vacation would span for about 15 days, which would be from the 15th of December down to the 30th of December 2019. So today my broadcast is going to be as brief and as concise as possible. I'm going to limit myself only to the blog and a few informations on the Kringle Cash. That's exactly what I am going to do. So stay with me while I throw in some light. I shed some light on the information that the administration has put across. Let me share my screen, please. Sorry for that interruption. Okay, I think my screen now is being shared. Now, we'll go quickly to the blog, and I've already gotten everything set out so that I wouldn't delay. Now, today is the 13th of December 2019, and the title of the blog that the administration put forward is Mass Adoption Team Promotion. We had already discussed on this in the broadcasters meeting sometime this week about Monday before the send button meeting. Now, we've already had a look at these pictures. Now, this is a group of people that are working to see that this rocket kicks off. Now, that is exactly what we are doing. We are going to work as one team to see how we can make this a reality. So let me jump right in. That's right, $300 million of TBC become part of the 111,111 mass adoption team at the top of the billionaire zone by paying the administration fee on the 1st of January 2020. Now, we need to fill all of these 111 positions as soon as possible. So we will distribute 30 whole TBC coins to everyone that pays the admin fee on the 1st of January until all 111 positions are filled. The 112 members that pays the admin fee will not get the promo because all of these positions are filled. If you don't fill all these positions on the 1st, then we will schedule out rewards as such. Now, when we look, we see that on the 1st of January, it shall be 30 coins that will be given. On the 2nd, and then all the way down. Now, on the 31st, of course, I don't think anyone will make that mistake of making payments on the 31st because the person wouldn't be getting anything. Now, let's proceed. Now, these rewards will be paid out immediately as you pay the admin fee. Only one reward is paid out per member per month. What the administration implies is that one person that makes an admin fee at any time within the month, the person is given his reward according to the time he makes his payments. Now, at this time, one whole TBC is worth about $10 million. Let me pause here. Okay, let me finish the statement before I pause. So this is a very generous reward to encourage all to fill these positions as fast as possible. Now, let's discuss very briefly. Now, we all understand that in the Kringle cash, I'm going to read this and then I throw some light and I return back to the blog. Now, this is the Billionaire Broadcaster Cookie Rewards. There are exactly 1,111,111 billionaire positions to be filled during the distribution phase. And once all of these positions are filled, the Broadcaster Billionaire Cookie Rewards will be closed, and only Basic Millionaire Cookie Rewards will remain until we reach our objective of 1 billion members. Some of the Broadcaster Billionaire Cookie Rewards are 1,000 times higher than the Basic Millionaire Cookie Rewards. Cookie rewards are adjusted as needed by admin during the distribution phase. All members are encouraged to broadcast ongoing, especially those that will become TBC billionaires, because this abundance movement requires a strong voice to pull humanity out of the financial system based on the deception of artificial scarcity and human enslavement by the elites. Our combined voices must one day overcome the accumulative power of the elites and their plans for humanity. We are in an info war, and may the truth prevail for the sake of humanity. We are all aware that it is now Kringle rewards, it's no more cookie rewards. Now, what I'm trying to say is when we compare these numbers, we compare these numbers to the numbers the administration wants. He's asking for these numbers at first. Now, when I sat down, I looked into it and then I asked, why would the administration need 111,111? And then he leaves out 1 million members. Now, a thought came into my mind, and the thought came into my mind. What came into my mind was that the administration wants us to have a blockchain as soon as possible. So I sat down and I looked at it and I said, if we let's do the calculations together. Now, when we have 111,111 multiplying it by $12.5 on the grounds that $12.5 goes to the people who bring these people, who pay the admin fee. Okay, now this $12.5 could vary. You could be a full-timer, you could be a part-timer. Now, if you are a new member, you are not yet a full-timer. You may need to listen to a send button meeting and bring in 2 people using admin credits. Now, those 2 people, you pay forward for them using admin credits on the grounds that in the following month, they will make payments. If they do not make payments, then they wouldn't be actively involved anymore in the community. So let me assume that these 111,111 people pay $12.5. When you multiply it, what you get is 1,388,887.05. So let's just round it off to about $1.3 million. Now, the administration wants to get $1 million to be able to build our blockchain. So many of you are of the opinion that the amount he requires is outrageous, 1 million, but no, $1 million is not outrageous, because the kind of blockchain the administration is looking into is a blockchain that will sustain us even until we get to a billion. Now, if we are able to raise those numbers and we're able to go into full implementation, then I think it's going to be a positive, it will be to the favor of the TBC community. Now, the other 388,000 will be used to run some other administrative activities in the community, such as making plans to make sure that the merchants coming into the community will be well compensated for accepting Kringles as a medium of exchange. It is in the best interest of the admin to know what he will use the money for. Seeing that he's the architect of the system, the architect of the community, he is the one that knows how best to put in these resources and what it will be used to best benefit the community at large. Okay, now why I'm putting this analysis down is because the administration is still looking for active members. He has not talked about the 1 million members. It could be that after we have built, gotten the funds for the blockchain and built the blockchain, it will take about 4 months for us to get the blockchain, 3, 4 months, get the blockchain done, and then we migrate. And like the administration has said in previous times, the migration will be done instantly. And it is only the active members that will be qualified to migrate. The administration is building to ensure that before we go into our blockchain, those numbers will be filled up. What numbers am I talking about? I am talking about 1,111,111. Now, let me return back to my the blog and then continue my reading so that I can finish up within the shortest possible time. Now, let me read this. Let me begin from here again. At this time, one whole TBC is worth about $10 million. So this is a very generous reward to encourage all to fill these positions as fast as possible. We need to raise a high level of funding consistently so that we can compete with the top tier coins adoption. Now, this 111 will continue to receive the same schedule rewards each month throughout the entire year of 2020 and until we end the distribution phase of TBC by emptying the admin wallet and reaching our objective of having 1 billion members. So, if each of you will always pay the admin fee on the first of each month, in 2020, you could end up with 360 whole TBC coins as a reward. Now, before we continue, I want us to please take note of this particular instance. The administration is telling us that those people who will decide to take part to become full active members who will consistently pay their admin fee, they would have to continue making that payment as long as we are growing our TBC community into 1 billion members. Now, in the following paragraph, we would come to comprehend properly why the admin wants us to consistently keep paying it without slacking at any point. Because we are now coming into 2020 in order to gain mass adoption. So let's go to the next paragraph. Consistency is the key to this promo. If you miss making an admin fee, if you miss making an admin fee even 1 month, then you are off the team forever. Let me say it one more time. Consistency is the key to this promo. If you miss making an admin fee even 1 month, then you are off the team forever. Payment with admin credit is accepted on the first month if you are a brand new member joining in January. We all understand what it means by making payments with admin credit if you are a new member. For those of us who do not know, it simply means if you are inviting someone on the 1st of January, the payment can be made and the person will get 30 whole TBCs, but based on the admin credits. But it is expected that those who are under that condition of paying for admin credit or being paid for using admin credit should live up to their responsibility from the month of February 1st. Now, but remember, as a new member, you will have access to 10 admin credits a month to help you cover the monthly costs of $25. So be sure to train everyone how to get off to a fast start using admin credits. Those of us who do not know how to make use of admin credits, you should meet your leaders, let them address it. However, if you do not have a leader, you could call my attention, I could assist you, teach you on how to make use of admin credits. There are several leaders that are out there that are well informed about this. However, if you are confused at any point, call my attention and I would address that. Okay? And it is not healthy to be in the TBC community and still you do not have a leader that is teaching you what you should do. If you are in the TBC community and you do not have a leader that tells you what to do, then you are a lone wolf. Being a lone wolf means you are isolated. And being isolated means you do not know what next would happen. So many people in the TBC community are not keeping up with the blog. All they are doing is they are asking questions from anybody they feel like. And so many people have faulty information concerning TBC. So I would crave your indulgence. Please find the right people to meet. And so many people in the community are busy taking advantage of so many other people. It's unrighteousness, it is wickedness for you to hide information. The TBC community is open. You should learn. And those of you who refuse to learn, and you are falling victims for people who wants to scam you. It's unfortunate because there is no information that is hidden. Everything is made in black and white on the blog. However, if you do not know what to do, meet a leader that can assist you. Okay? All right, now let's continue. Payment with admin credit is accepted on the first month if you are a brand new member joining in January. But remember, as a new member, you will have access to 10 admin credits a month to help you cover the monthly cost of $25. So be sure to train everyone how to get off to a fast start using admin credits. Okay, now let me quickly round up. This mass adoption team will be trained to lead the way forward or to lead the way towards TBC becoming mass adopted in the year 2020. And each member will be given additional tasks. So apart from the fact that you are a member opting in to be paying your admin credits every month, there is also going to be an additional task. And the additional task you'll be given is simple: grow the community. That is the additional task. Anything that is outside the scope of growing the community, it is not helping the overall goal of the TBC community. So please put this in perspective if you are coming in. The administration wants active members, not people who are only going to pay the admin fee, but people who will also be willing to recruit. So please put this at the back of your mind. To, com- to complete in order to complete in order to stay on this team until all of them act, think, and talk like billionaires that will be accepted by the world with such a title, including all will be expected to become broadcasters and be drama free. I think I should read this again one more time. The mass adoption team will be trained to lead the way towards TBC becoming mass adopted in the year 2020, and each member will be given additional tasks to complete in order to stay on the team until all of them act, think, and talk like billionaires that will be accepted by the world with such a title, with the including all will be expected to become broadcasters and be drama free. Now, the administration has also put up another condition. Another condition means we have to be broadcasters. If you are not a broadcaster, well, everyone has how they feel. Broadcasters are people who inform the community on how events will unfold within the TBC community. If you are not broadcasting, then I really do not know. You should be a broadcaster. You should try to be a full timer. If you are not being a broadcaster, if you are not being a full timer, and you are not growing the community by paying the admin fee, then I really wonder what you are doing in the billionaire zone within the TBC community. Now, let me continue to the final phase. The 111,112th member and onward paying the admin fee will take over the positions of those that fail to keep up with this training and the tasks required to complete. What the administration is trying to make you understand is there are some people that will definitely fall. There are some people that will at one point not be able to meet up. There are other people that will be following up. Anytime there is a space, then they will be filled up. Now, I made a broadcast some time ago concerning this effect. The title of the broadcast is Downsizing Proper Placement and the Incoming, the Abundance Phase, the forthcoming abundance phase within the TBC community. Let me see if I can be able to get it. Hmm. Okay, let me see if I can get it. Yes, this particular one. And okay, Now, the title of the broadcast is Downsizing, Proper Placements, and the Coming Mass Adoption Phase within the TBC community. And the administration did well to have put it on the blog. You could search through the blog, or you could type my name. And once you've typed my name, you could see my name already. You type my name, you have access to it. Have a look at it. It gives a proper explanation on what the admin has in mind to achieve concerning this forthcoming mass adoption phase. Okay? Now, to those of us or to those among us lacking vision, they may feel this promo is out of balance, but it is not. When the distribution phase is over, it will be very clear that this team deserved the rewards or these rewards. Now, the administration is making you understand that if we do not meet up by the year 2020, there are coins such as Libra coin, and Telegram Coin, and so many other institutions will be coming in. And which other thing? Government institutions will be coming in, and then private institutions. In fact, 2020 is going to be a year of mass adoption and embracing of TBC, sorry, of cryptocurrencies at large. As at now, the one that is leading the charge is Bitcoin, to the best of my understanding. And Bitcoin, as we all know, is already manipulated. So there are institutions that will come in, and when the government decides to accept and start using cryptocurrencies as a medium of exchange, we are aware that the current financial system is about going down. So please, those of you who would want to stand up and say we are ready to go for this, it is high time you make up your mind. Because if you snooze, you will lose. There are so many other things that the administration would give you as tasks. If you are not able to meet up with those conditions, well, it's unfortunate. At this level, please, if you are not yet a broadcaster, you should start preparing yourself to become a broadcaster. And you should enjoy doing broadcasts. Broadcasting comes to me naturally. I enjoy doing it. And if there is any other thing that I enjoy doing more, I think it should be telling people about TBC. Now, it's a factor of where you are. And there is a level of um, acceptance. Now, there are places you will go to, and then you tell them about it, they may not readily accept, but that doesn't deter you. You can widen your scope. There are several ways to go about it. And if you have the time, there are some people that do not have the luxury of time. Like I, for instance, I do not have the time all of the time, because by the time I finish with what I'm doing now at my place of work, well, I must have become fagged out and tired. By the time I've come to my residence, for me to attend to another thing, well, it may be till the next day. But then, whatever way you can build the community, do it. The administration is aware that those who are growing the community are not only people that are unemployed. He's aware that people who are growing the community are people who are actively employed and are well engaged at one place or the other. So he's going to put this into perspective when he's giving the conditions. However, he is working to get the best. And if you fall short of the best, definitely you'll be replaced. I think I'll stop here. If there is any other information that will come up, I would also address the community at large using my normal broadcast. And this is Friday, so I think you should have a wonderful weekend. And before I go, let me go into my. All right. So at this point, it's like no one came in and said anything. It's only one person that is watching the video now. But then I think the message has been passed across, and it's been passed across in the shortest possible time. Please and please take note of this. The administration wants to build mass adoptions. Now we are aware of what YouTube is doing. They are trying to downsize people who are speaking the truth. The administration is aware, but I tell you, when 1 million people come together and speak the truth, it will be almost impossible for anybody to stop them from achieving their goal. The administration can shut one person down. Now, the administration talked about something on Hydra. Let me see if I can get that. Now, let me see if I can get that. I have to make sure I meet up on time. Okay. Now, it's about this. Let me go into this one. Now, this is one of the send button meetings that was held last year, August last year. Now, let me see. Yes. Now, this was when the administration was talking about dissolving leaders. Leaders in the TBC community did not necessarily need to come in and then represent themselves like presidents, governors, and the rest, because that was how it was before. In this Hydra group, this is a Greek mythology. Now, this kind of monster, it's almost impossible to kill off by cutting the head. These kind of monsters, to kill them, you have to burn them. If you do not burn them, then you can't kill them. Now, this system is such that when one head is cut off, another head, double heads grow. It's the same system that we're going to use to combat the elite. It's the same system we're going to use to combat the Facebook. YouTube. Because when they try to shut one person down, two people come up. When they try to shut one person down, four people come up. So you find out that it will be a futile kind of concept to try to shut us down. We'll continue to make this announcement, and you'll see people who are intelligent in speech. They will make sure that they express their minds to the point where it wouldn't be so difficult to tell people about TBC. Why? Because there will be a perceived mindset that, yes, this is a currency. If this multitude of people could come out and say, yes, we have a right to be free, we have a right to enjoy a world of abundance, I tell you, the defense that the majority are having will go down. So this would result into mass adoption of our cryptocurrency, which we know as what Kringle coins, that is on a mission to eradicate poverty. I think I'll stop here. Let me just go back and round off. All right. Two people have actually come in. Okay. And one person has responded. My friend, good evening, and good to see you on my broadcast. But I think my broadcast has come to an end as of now. I would appreciate it if you do well to look back or refresh the page after I finished the broadcast so that you could listen to. All I bothered upon was the recent information that the administration brought forth, which is this evening, concerning the mass adoption promotion. I did well to have explained it to the best of my understanding. So thank you very much for your for listening to my broadcast. And I'm going to be available again by the grace of God Monday evening, same time, 5 p.m. All things being equal. Cheers. God bless you. Bye for now. And do have a lovely weekend.